track right now, and again, we are looking ahead toward 2020, Jackie, and some of the big events that are going on, and this one here is one of the biggest one of all.
Absolutely, and believe it or not, it's been about 2 weeks since a huge announcement was made of a brand new Director of Ragbrai, that incredible ride across the great state of Iowa, and we want to introduce you to that new director, and that's Director Drake. Thank you for joining us here.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
In our living room today. Okay, so we kind of want to know more about you, sir, because this is a ride that has tons of history, passion, and a heck of a lot of people that brings them to our great state. So a little more about you and why this is such an important role for you now.
I'm just a crazy bicycle enthusiast from New York via Colorado, and got turned on to this event a few years ago, and had this great opportunity to help produce America's greatest bicycle ride. I mean,
that's what it really is.
It really is.
This really is America's greatest bicycle ride. And did you ever experience anything even similar to this when you first came and experienced Ragbrai?
No, I actually, to be truthful, I haven't experienced Ragbrai yet. So this would be, I'm a newbie just like everybody else in a lot of this. But I've been producing cycling events since 2004 or so.
Which ones?
Amateur, professional, recreational rides like this on a smaller scale. So all over the country. Yeah.
And that being said, when you say Colorado, when you say New York, it's like now you're in Des Moines, Iowa. Exactly. What drew you here for this opportunity?
Well, it's just a great opportunity to be a part of America's greatest bicycle ride. Is the job of a lifetime for me. So there's a lot of work to do. Obviously, we've got an announcement party, route announcement party at the end of January 25th on Saturday. And we've got a bunch of committee meetings lined up, and we're ready to go for this event in July.
Now, an event of this magnitude, what have you done that's similar to something like this?
I've produced very large cycling races in the past. So back in New York, we produced America's largest cycling race, an amateur race.
Where was that at?
That was in upstate New York, tiny little town called Cambridge, New York, right on the border with Vermont, near Saratoga Springs. Tiny little town, beer, bicycle riders, small town kind of feel, and that was the event we produced. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And 100 other events across the country. Yeah.
So let's talk about taking that experience and those experiences, and now what you're going to be bringing to Ragbrai.
Ragbrai is about small towns. It's about bicycles, yes, but it's about community. It's about bringing the state of Iowa together in 1 week in July in a bicycling kind of way. So bring a small town experience to with a big bicycle event and other events to Ragbrai. It's just, again, it's an opportunity of a lifetime.
Are there any of the things that you did in the past that you're going to be able to bring here and insert into Ragbrai that you're looking forward to introducing Ragbrai? Because I'm sure you're going to have you're going to add some new flavor to some.
There might be a few new twists and flavors, but by and large, Ragbrai is Ragbrai. We're not going to touch it too much. It's this giant stone moving down the road that we just got to push it a little bit. So many great people involved. We've got great staff. We've got media company behind us now, which is a wonderful opportunity to kind of broadcast the message of Ragbrai.
So what are the important things for you in hosting a huge event like this that you want to make sure are essential and are in place so everybody knows what they're getting into for this new year of Ragbrai?
For sure, safety is a number one concern of ours. We want to make sure that's sound and consistent with other years and other events that I've produced and other events around the country. But we want to bring value to the communities. This passes through a number of communities across Iowa. We want to make sure that those folks are taken care of and their needs are met, and that it's a profitable and exciting event for them to advertise their small communities across the state and across the world, really.
The communities that you are going to be visiting is a closely guarded secret.
Very closely guarded secret, yes.
We know that.
Yes,
only one or two.
It's tattooed right here, but you're going to have to.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so now we know where it is.
He's going all the way as the new director. But yeah, that is always a coveted surprise and experience and a party, truly, of being able to make that announcement. So let's talk about when that's coming up.
That's January 25th. Doors open at 7 a.m. right here in Des Moines, and tickets are online at ragbrai.com and iowabicyclecoalition.com as well. So
okay, now were you involved in the selection of the cities, or was that already set into motion by the time you got here?
That is yet to be determined, actually, in terms of this year's event, next year's event. Yes, that's still in progress.
Oh, that's still in progress.
Still in progress.
So,
so
what are you exactly looking for? Maybe you can. Maybe there's some folks out there that are lobbying to be part of this. Yeah, what exactly are you, as the new director, looking for in a town to welcome in the Ragbrai?
Bottom line is enthusiasm. We want enthusiastic communities to support maybe 10 or 15,000 riders coming through their town on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday.
Okay.
Throughout that week. So we want enthusiasm. We want organization, obviously, but we want support for the event. that this is a tourism event. We want people to come and visit Iowa for that week in July.
Okay. Amazing. Yeah. All right. So as you mentioned, the announcement party is happening Saturday, which is January 25th at the Community Choice Credit Ballroom. Doors opening at 7 p.m. with a lot of exciting things happening to truly make it a party right before the huge announcement that a lot of people, you might be guessing, but it's not official.
Yeah, we just found out. Yeah, they're still in the work in progress.
Still a work in progress.
That's amazing. As you see there on the website, Ragbrai will continue strong now with a new director, Dieter Drake, in place. And you have the countdown if you're wanting. If you're ready for that, only 213 days and some hours to go before the official Ragbrai does kick off once again. What are you most looking forward to, sir? I know you've been hit with a lot a couple weeks in already, and the announcement just right around the corner. Yeah. What are you most looking forward to at this point?
I'm the new guy, so I'm interested and really enthusiastic about meeting some of these community leaders in these towns, and also some more cyclists and more people like the Iowa Bicycle Coalition. Those folks are tremendous people. They've offered their support, which is a great thing, so we're very happy about that. Bike clubs, charters, meeting riders around the state. I'm a cyclist. I want to get out there and ride with some of these people, so that's really what I'm looking forward to.
Okay, so you're going to actually get out and ride part of the route?
Yeah, I might.
Okay.
Yeah, love it.
There you go. And we know we have lots of biking enthusiasts in this community and people that have been a part of this. This is their tradition to be a part of this week. What are you saying to people that maybe have never jumped on board before, maybe only have done a day? What are you, as a new director, going to say to encourage those people that they need to check this out?
Well, we're really looking forward to grow the event. Obviously, we want to make sure our registration rates are tremendous compared to last year, so it's on par with what we've had last year, which is a great, nice
Good
thing.
sign.
Great sign. So 2020 looks like to be another great event. We want people to come in from out of state and spend money in some of these places. That I've got experience in a small town, bringing lots of people on bicycles to a small town, and it's a tremendous boom to any of these communities that support the event and are part of the event. So we want new riders rather to come in and enjoy these towns, and hopefully come in after July. So maybe in September they've got a festival in some of these small towns. We want people to come back and visit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you have experience at small towns, individual events. Now take them and string a whole bunch of them together.
All together, right.
That's what Ragbrai is all about.
I love it. All right. If you need more details, want to mark in your calendar when you need to get ready for the big announcement that will officially be made. Of course, that's coming up January 25th, but you can always get more details at ragbrai.com.
Wonderful. Very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, sir.
Thanks for having me.